So anymore, 5 p.m., which is the current time, must be the sweet spot of the day. We have been like this all day long. It has been a very, well, as my brother put in text form earlier and messaging me, it's been a moist day, alright? And now all of a sudden, at this magical hour of 5 o'clock, boom, all of a sudden, it breaks up. And this is another pattern that is very typical of occurring, and which 5 p.m. also is like I've told you before, the peak of high temperatures anymore, okay? Whereas many years back, of what I remember, the peak of heat or temperature, warmth, daytime temp, was roughly between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., maybe 2 p.m. But otherwise, over the last few years, once again, it's been that 5 o'clock hour. Now, why? Okay? In which, they called for rain today. And we got some squirrels running around out here. In which we've had, very little precipitation in my area. Well, and it was like this all day long. This just massive yuck. And apparently, most everything went down below our county here. It's just, I don't know, kind of strange looking back here. And, well, of course, they are calling for snow to come on this evening. Whether or not that will happen, time will have to tell. I don't know, when this started breaking apart, there was an irritation factor that started to well up from deep within. And it brought me to recording this. Kind of a little bit of a rant, I guess. Just because the realization of this pattern of 5 o'clock. Okay, now look at that little dull orange spot down the bottom. Okay. Right down here. So that's something else that catches my attention, is these, different shades of gray, right? No, different shades of these colorations that come on. Whether it's the orange or pinks and blues or what have you. Whatever happened to the basic colors that used to be associated with the sky? You know, the Roy Jabib, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And it looks like over here we have, oh, okay, that's a squirrel. Yeah, run down this tree. A lot of activity around the base of Spirit Tree out here earlier today. A lot of birds, and the squirrels for some reason keep going to this tree. And you know, hindsight 2020. Well, I kind of, yeah, I don't know why it did not strike me. I mean, I'm a country boy. I'm a past hunter. I'm an outdoors man, you know, and I should be able to read signs, no problem. I mean, that's what I do, right? And here all this turfing up in the snow and to the ground out there at feeding grounds by the deer. And I don't know why it just kind of slapped me right in the forehead. One of those duh moments. Um, yeah, we got hickory trees out there, and in fact, you know, I showed evidence of such because of a hickory nut that was dropped right, or a partially eaten hickory nut that was dropped right down almost into my lap while I was out there one day. And there was, you know, no birds or squirrels up overhead. That was quite bizarre. And yeah, and so that is actually what the deer were up here and digging through the snow down to the ground looking for was those hickory nuts. And yeah, uh, that's the only thing up there that they would be able to find underneath the snow at this point in time. And yeah, it's like, duh, Morgan, why did it take you so long to, you know? Well, I guess it's just, you know, preoccupation with other things. And so, but it was just something that I thought, okay, yeah, I need to clarify this. And why I'm still recording, I don't know. Um, okay, so over here, of course, this is the our typical location through in here, and yes, I do have it dimmed down. In fact, I can barely see what I'm recording as it is. So let's go ahead and go back here for a second. Oh, well, I'm like all over the place with this thing today. So let's go ahead and back off, and we're going. Let's see. Make sure we're in focus. We'll dim this down just a little bit. Oh, halfway. There we go. And so yeah, right now this is the only reason why I'm recording is just because of that little bit of irritation once again over that 5 o'clock scenario that I've explained. Um, yeah, this is looking kind of interesting back here. Let's see what we can do as far as picking this up. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there might be some really nifty colorations and whatnot that's going to, whoop, dang it, it's going to appear tonight because of all this clearing and everything, but um, well, what I do plural, yeah. I just don't think I'm going to continue recording. Yeah, I'll drop that right down. Yeah, I'm quite certain that these conditions could produce some interesting sights and colorations. I just, I mean, I'm already seeing them coming on. But I'm not going to waste time doing that. I just, like I said, I'm not up for it. It's kind of basically burned out. So on that note, well, take care one and all. We'll see you once again back here at some point on this flip side.